Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. So today's tutorial is going to be on this shape dress. Yeah, it's got like a mini kimono sleeve and it's quite easy to make though, to be honest. This is my first attempt to making this and I really love it. So basically I'm going to talk you through how I achieved this. You need about 2.5 yards of fabric, I would say, because the plain red section was about 2 yards and the pattern side part is also about 2 yards, but I'm using the pattern part of it to make my husband the top, so I just kind of stole a little bit from it to achieve this. So yeah, you need, I would say, 2.5 yards of fabric just to give you a leeway just in case you make mistakes. Yeah, so let me just talk through what this dress has got. It's got a zipper at the back and I've got 2 pockets on the side as well. So if you come this way, you're going to see it's got a pocket there. So I've got a pocket there and I've also got a pocket here. So let's get down to business. So guys, the first thing I had to do was to figure out what I wanted to do. I went on Pinterest and I found this lovely shape dress. So on Pinterest there's a pattern for this, but I said, okay, I'm gonna give myself a challenge and I'm going to draft this myself and I'm going to make it. So the way I work in terms of drafting my pattern, I have to draw it first in order to enable me understand how I will place the pattern together, or how I'll cut the pattern first then place it together. So in this video I'm going to show you how to achieve this using paper cuts, because I've actually finished the dress, so I can't show you how to make the dress itself. So what you need, you're going to need about 8 pattern pieces for this. So you're going to need the first one for the top, then the other 3 for the bottom bit of the front dress. Then you've got 2 pattern pieces for the back, and you've got 2 strips for the wrist, for the arm, basically like a band on the sleeve. So this is going to be a free cut, like a kimono cut as well. So I'm going to run you through how the pattern cuts go. So guys, one more thing I forgot to mention was to include a dot at this point on the number 1 pattern piece. So the first thing I did, like I mentioned, was to cut the back piece, which is that one there, this one. Cut the back piece. Remember to add extra inches on both sides to enable you stitch it back together. And you can either cut and fold, or you can cut and fold and cut the middle, or you can cut individual pieces. Either way you do, remember to add an inch or 2 to enable you stitch it together. This video is basically for advanced sewers, not necessarily for someone who is learning to sew from scratch, so pardon me if I don't go into details. So the next thing you need to do is to cut another piece similar to this and transfer all the designs, as you can see here. Transfer all of this, draw it out like this, transfer it onto the pattern pieces before you cut it anyway, so you're going to draw it out first, obviously. So once you've drawn it all out, then you cut each section out. So what I did was to cut this bit, cut that, cut that, cut that, and that's all the pieces you've got there. So what you want to do is lay all of this on the individual fabric you want to cut and endeavor to add an extra inch or 2 onto this bit. So instead of cutting directly here, when you place on the fabric, you add like an extra inch to that point there and cut all the way like that. Similarly for this, add an inch or 2, add an inch or 2 there, an inch or 2 here, an inch or 2 here, an inch or 2 there, an inch or 2, an inch or 2. I like to say an inch or 2 because if you do add 2 inches, it gives you the allowance to correct mistakes if you do make mistakes. No one's above mistakes. You need to give yourself that room to correct yourself. Then transfer your dart on there. So you've only got 1 dart on on front bit. Then also you've got darts at the back piece, the middle, just to give you some shape. Another thing you need to do is cut. So the only thing that's got pattern here is the middle section and the band strap section for the wrist, for your sleeve. So I did cut out the strip to fit round about here. So all I did was cut that out and I stitched it on when I was ready as well, but it's from the pattern piece as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it really, and all you need to do now is kind of sew it together. Yeah, another thing, you need to add your pockets. I'm not going to show you how to cut our pockets. You probably know how to cut our pockets, but endeavor to add your pocket just about that section there, similarly here and here. So that's pretty much it really, and I'm going to show you how I style this. I'm looking forward to wearing it, and I do love it. Yeah, you might want to know where the fabric is from. The fabric is from Nigeria. It's called an Ankara fabric. Thank you so much guys for watching, and have a pleasant day.